Yo, what is going on, you guys? This is Gaming with Sal and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I want to go ahead and basically talk about all of the new content that we're going to be getting for tomorrow's new operation, in other words, called Operation Grand Heist for Black Ops 4. And basically, we're going to be getting content for all three modes, Blackout, Multiplayer, and Zombies, and it's going to be a bunch of different cool things that are not only going to be coming out for this week during the debut of Operation Grand Heist, but for future weeks to come during this operation's life cycle. And basically what I'm going to be going ahead and doing is I'm going to be putting an image up on your screen right now showing you guys exactly what are some of the new content that's going to be coming out for each of the different modes. I'm not really going to go ahead and read into every single detail about what is coming for each mode because I'm pretty sure you guys can do that on your own if I leave like a link in the description below to the blog post of Treyarch instead of, listening to me read upon it and talking about it for like a 20-minute video. I don't want to do that to you guys, and I honestly don't want to make a video like that either. So what I'll do is I'll just put this image up on screen for quite a while. I hope you guys really don't mind looking at this picture for the most part of this video instead of actually looking at a gameplay in the background. And basically what this is going to do is help you guys to kind of get an idea of what's to come for Black Ops 4 tomorrow. And on top of that, Treyarch did a pretty good job of putting this picture together to kind of quickly summarize exactly what's to come with this entire operation altogether. However, I'm not just going to go ahead and end the video right here. I do want to give my thoughts on some of the stuff that are coming tomorrow for the game. I'm primarily going to be talking about multiplayer just because I'm a multiplayer guy, and a little bit of Blackout. I'm not really that big of a zombies player, but I will still go ahead and touch upon that just a little bit in this video. But overall, I think that this is a lot of content for Operation Grand Heist. One of the main things that I really liked about what they're doing with this operation is how they're specifically telling us what is going to be coming to the game during launch week versus what's going to be happening for the rest of the season altogether. And that basically, one, shows that they kind of learned their mistake with Operation Absolute Zero in the sense that you can't just drop everything in the beginning of the operation and then forget about the rest of the days until, the beginning of the next operation starts. You have to make sure that content is spread out evenly and it's content that people can actually look forward to. For example, in multiplayer, not only are they bringing Outrider as a new specialist and the addition of League Play, but they're also going ahead and bringing a lot of different game modes such as One in the Chamber, Infected, a Bare Bones playlist, Prop Hunt, Fracture from Black Ops 3. I mean, that's a lot of different modes, and even then they're saying that there's still going to be additional new modes on top of that. And one thing that I really didn't like about Operation Absolute Zero or just Black Ops 4's multiplayer in general is that all we ever got in terms of new game modes are just playlist updates. Like, they took, for example, regular game modes that we already had, such as Domination, TDM, and just sort of like raised the score limit, or basically look at ARM's raised TDM right now. It's still team deathmatch, except we're getting 150 score for every kill we get versus 100. So what I'm basically trying to say is that at the end of the day, it's still the same game mode except with just a different stipulation. And even then, that gets very boring very quickly, right? The only new game mode we really got from day one up until right now in Black Ops 4 is Safeguard. And even then, that's the only game mode we got. So that got dry really quickly as well. But if they can go ahead and, bring like One in the Chamber this week and Infected the next week, and then Bare Bones playlist like the third week, and then Prop Hunt the fourth week, and then Fractured the fifth week, you see how already we covered 5 weeks worth of new game modes just like that. And on top of that, they still are saying that we're going to get even more game modes with those other ones that I just mentioned right now. So yeah, if they can go ahead and basically spread out these modes evenly throughout the weeks of this new operation, that would be wonderful for the multiplayer of Black Ops 4. Not to mention, we're also getting new weapons on top of that, as well as a huge weapons tuning update, which, by the way, I also went ahead and made a video about talking about all of the major changes that are coming to the weapons within multiplayer for Black Ops 4. So if you guys want to go ahead and look at that in more detail, I highly recommend you go ahead and check it out. I'll leave like an annotation on your screen somewhere for you guys to go ahead and take a look at that on your own time. And since I'm already going ahead and promoting some of my other videos in this video, you guys should also go ahead and check out the video that I made about Outrider, because in that video I basically talked about what her specialist weapon is going to be, what her specialist issue equipment is going to be. On top of that, I got gameplay of Outrider in the background of that video. So if you guys want to go ahead and see all of that, once again, I'll leave another annotation on your screen so you guys can go ahead and check that out as well. So overall, when it comes down to multiplayer, we're getting a lot of different cool things. We're also even getting 2 new multiplayer maps for the Black Ops Pass content holders, which is going to be Lockup and Casino, which is basically going to be a police station and of course just a simple casino. And on top of that, we're going to be getting, a Blackout character in terms of, once again, Black Ops Pass holders, and that Blackout character is going to be a Cosmic Silverback, which, fun fact, is the same gorilla that was in the Dead Ops arcade Easter eggs and mini game modes within Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3. So it's really cool to see that coming to the game as a Blackout skin. And then finally, in terms of, Black Ops Pass content holders, we have a new zombies experience that's going to be coming in March as well, and that's going to be our 6th zombie experience for Black Ops 4 thus far. So I mean, in terms of Black Ops pass holders, this is the same amount of content you really got when it came down to Operation Absolute Zero. So I don't know about you guys who are Black Ops pass holders and how you feel, because I personally don't have the Black Ops pass myself, because I personally don't think it's all that worth it. So I don't know, let me know in the comment section below if you are a Black Ops pass holder and this satisfies you or not. Now, as far as Blackout goes, I really like how we're going to be getting a new prestige system. We're also going to be getting a new location called Ghost Town, which is a combination of Buried and Outlaw, which is also a reimagining of Standoff from Black Ops 2's multiplayer, as well as a new Hot Pursuit mode, which is sort of like a 50v50 type of mode that's coming to Blackout, and it's sort of going to be like cops and robbers, where some of the players are going to get to be cops and some are going to be robbers. And basically for the cops, you guys get to jump into these police vehicles and go after some of these guys who are on muscle cars, trying to basically steal supply stashes and drops and take it back to their designated location. And that's something I really can't wait to actually jump into and try out myself. Even though I'm not a big Blackout player, it really caught my attention of how there's still a team aspect to this now, in terms of, you know, 50 players against 50 players. So I can't wait to actually try that out myself. On top of that, we're going to be getting a spring map update, sort of like we did for the fall season, where they basically changed the leaves to the colors of red, yellow, and orange. And they're probably going to be making some changes, you know, to welcome the season of spring. And they're also going to be apparently adding a hardcore mode to Blackout, which I really don't know how that's going to work out. I can't wait to actually hear more about that. We're also going to be getting a new equipment, as well as a secret event that Treyarch doesn't want to share with us right now, as well as all new additional modes. So once again, new modes, right? We're going to be getting new stipulations to the way Blackout works, just like how we're getting new modes and how they work with multiplayer. So once again, more content is coming from this new operation than what it seemed like with Operation Absolute Zero, and that's a huge plus in my book. Now, of course, like I said earlier in the video, I'm not really that big of a zombies player, but at the end of the day, it's really cool to see how you guys in the zombies community are getting much more love than you did on day one of this game coming out, because now you will be getting 2 new gauntlet maps at some point for Operation Grand Heist. On top of that, you're going to be getting a new zombies perk and new weapons, as well as signature weapons being added to the mode itself. And the best part is you guys will be able to have 2 tier skips every single day, because 1 tier skip is going to be coming from completing 15 rounds of within the game of zombies, and now you can also go ahead and earn another tier skip by completing a daily calling. So zombies is now going to be the only mode within Black Ops 4 that will allow you to have 2 free daily tier skips, and that is amazing for all of you guys who are into zombies out there. Now, in the end, we're not just getting changes for all 3 different modes within Black Ops 4, but we're also going to be getting changes for the way the black market works as well. And basically, when it comes down to the way the black market works, for the most part, it's almost the same thing as we got in Operation Absolute Zero, where we have 100 tiers, a new specialist to unlock at tier 1, new Blackout characters, which are going to include Misty from Black Ops 2's Zombies crew and Brutus from Blood of the Dead. We're also going to be getting new weapons, such as the switchable X9 SMG, the Rampage, which is a fully auto shotgun, and the Cha-Ching money bag melee weapon, which, yes, is a melee weapon that is literally a bag of money, and every time you smack someone with it, little coins might even fall out of the bag, according to what Treyarch has described to us. So those are some very interesting new DLC weapons that are going to be coming to the game, and they're also going to be adding new signature weapons, new reactive camos, new outfits, as well as new Blackout jump packs, which are basically new wingsuits, parachutes, and even the contrail effect is something that players will be able to customize, which is basically that little red layer that follows you all the way down until you land in the world of Blackout. And one of the main big changes that are coming to the black market is the Blackjack's reserves and how they work. So basically, they're saying that new reserve items such as zombie Blackout characters, Vacation Hudson, which is basically Hudson wearing a Hawaiian shirt and tie, as well as Mastercraft variants for the KN57 and Outlaw, and basically a lot more. These things will be in the reserves of the new supply stream for Operation Grand Heist, which will be available for players to unlock after tier 100. And the way players can additionally get more reserve drops is by completing multiplayer or Blackout matches and earning these new things called cases, which are gonna basically contain Blackjack's reserves and are somewhat basically like supply drops in a way, because reserves are sort of randomized and you can earn them through these cases now. And it also says here that you can actually directly acquire them in the black market as well. So in a way, it seems like that supply drops is coming back in the form of reserves, which I really don't know how I feel about. It depends on how easy it is to earn these reserve drops and how beneficial it actually is to get new items within the reserves. So we'll just have to see how this actually works when it first gets launched. It also says here that when it comes down to things like the item shop and the special orders, they're both combined into one single location within the black market. And it also says that we're going to be getting a new feature called My Deals, which are personalized offers for every player that they're going to be getting from time to time within the black market. And then Blackjack's shop will of course, quote, continue to refresh with new content, and players will be able to utilize the new inventory tab to keep track of all their goods. So once again, a lot of different cool things that are coming to the black market that weren't there before, but it's not groundbreaking in any sense, at least to me personally. But that's pretty much like a summary of everything that's coming to Black Ops 4 tomorrow with Operation Grand Heist. Of course, if I left anything out, you will be able to pick up on it if you were really paying attention to the picture that I showed you guys on screen earlier in the video that showed everything that's going to be coming to the game. And like I said, I just didn't want to make this into like a 20-minute long video and wanted to make this into as short of a video as possible, even though I'm already hitting like 11 minutes. But with that said, that's pretty much all I have for you guys in today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, even though it still ended up being somewhat long. But anyways, like always, if you guys enjoyed it, please go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, click the bell icon so you'll never miss an upload, and follow me on my social media accounts to stay connected. Links will always be in the description below. And let me get your thoughts in the comment section below of what you guys think of Operation Grand Heist and how you feel about Black Ops 4 as of right now. Love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below, but until next time, take care of yourselves and bye.